Welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast counting down everything this week that made you say, what a time to be alive. And now, Patrick Monahan, Kath Barbadoro, and Eli Uden.
Folks, welcome to What a Time to Be Alive, the only podcast that counts down the things each week that make you say the thing that's the title of the podcast. I'm Kath Barbadoro.
I'm Eli Uden. No Patrick Monahan this week. He's... Unfortunately, he was cleft in twain, as you would say. He got cut in half, like horizontally at the waist, and now
Hamburger
his legs, his legs are running the opposite direction, and his torso is desperately trying to find and plop himself back on. So his legs are running, and then the top half of him is running after kind of arms with the arms as the legs going. Let me get back on there, and they haven't been able to reunite. And we were hoping they would reunite in time for the recording, but. So we have a special guest instead.
Yeah.
DC comedian. Yeah, get that walkout music going.
Yeah.
Very funny DC comedian. Podcaster in his own right with the Brandon and Jamel show that you can watch. And a new special that just dropped. An extended play, he said, which I just realized is what EP stands for, called Mid-Range. Everyone, give it up for Jamel Johnson, everyone.
That's right. Hello.
I knew I had to wait for some stuff. What's up, y'all?
You always have to wait for some stuff on this podcast.
Yeah.
You've adapted to the drops quicker than maybe any guest we've ever had.
Come on, one of my greatest skills is like, delayed anticipation. I know when to not move.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna be like, one of my best skills is thinking quickly. I was like, that was perfect. Now that was perfect.
Yeah, that is comedy.
Oh, yeah. We got him. Slim Yancey himself. We were discussing your Zoom name.
You've presented us with several aliases so far in the booking process. I won't reveal what your email is, but it is amazing.
Listen, it's fine. You can tell them. I don't care.
I'll pseudonymize it a little bit. We'll say it's Toddler Al Jazeera is your
that might be putting a little more to it. That might be putting a little more stink on it. Well, the funny thing is, like, we wish we could, like, be like, we'll say the name, but we won't say what host it's from. And then it's like, well, it's always Gmail.
Shouldn't there be an Al Jazeera for kids?
Right.
They should have
children's
have a kid
programming.
Version. Yeah.
Maybe you're infantilizing the children, which I guess is fair because they're infants, but why can't they just watch regular Al Jazeera?
I mean, according to some people, baby Al Jazeera is just Miss Rachel. So it does exist according to some people. So anyway, you're Slim Yancey on
Zoom exclusively. Yeah.
And then you have a really good email. And we were wondering, like, is that when you have to like say your email to customer service people, is that the one you give, or do you have like a more no nonsense one?
Okay, so recently I have made a no nonsense one, and then I forgot the password.
Nice.
So that was kind of God's way of just telling me, just say it, man. Yeah. And so that is the one I'm saying.
Amazing.
And sometimes it's like people are like tight, and then. Sometimes people are a little disappointed, but like, whatever, bro. It's freaking email. It's more embarrassing in a professional setting. I'm like, I'm giving the head of TNT my
Mr.
email.
TNT
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Here's
just saying.
the thing, though. I feel like in entertainment, you're like, well, I can't have my real name be my email because I'm simply too in demand. And then all of these people who are not important to me are emailing me. But if I have this like anonymous one, this is only for very important people who get this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This weird email.
A little natural gatekeeping.
Exactly.
And then as we've kind of learned, like, that's not true. Like, not that we have famous people on here, but it's like, and I'm telling you, this is not a confirmed thing, so I'm not leaking anything. A lot of emails are like, charlesbarkley@gmail.com. It's just like they are just their name, straight up.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I guess it's like a flex at a certain point to have your own, to just have your government name.
I would have it if I could. The reason why things have gone this way is because my government name was not available on Gmail. It was not available on Instagram. And they've since added more letters on Instagram. I'm pissed.
Yeah,
Because now in 15 years, I could have did it.
Yeah.
Do you know who the other one is? Like, is it the same guy who has all of them?
So there's a few different Jamel Johnsons I'm trying to run down. Most of them are college athletes. Like, I think there's a guy who, like, wrestled at Purdue, and then I think there's another dude who, like, played football. He's like a backup cornerback at Florida State. But then there's also, like, there's a musician named Jamel Johnson who I am now tied to on streaming.
Right, like on Spotify and stuff.
Yes. So we're bound like on some Harry Potter, Voldemort. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, that's the one where they're like, no, I'm also doing entertainment, and you can't be like, yeah, but you're not gonna. The two of you are just like at each other, like, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
People are protective. We're really running up on that. Like we are truly running up on the like. We're running, usernames are drying up, like sort of thing. I've definitely been unable to get even weird ones lately.
Really? Because I have noticed with like younger comedians, I feel like if somebody started like during or after COVID, they don't use their real name. Like all their Instagram handles are like weird stuff. And I think it's because searching is easier now. So if you type in their real name, it'll still pull up their thing. Yeah. But then they have like a crazy, like actual handle. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what they do now. These kids,
might just also,
these kids today.
They're like reps or whatever. If they have them, might be like less. Because I mean, and I've never had reps, but I've had people tell me like it was unprofessional to be Chili's restaurants or whatever. And maybe that's just advice that's gone the way of like when people used to tell me, and they would be like, "You got to either wear glasses on stage or don't wear glasses on stage. You can't wear." Then when people confuse if you wear both, they think you're two people. It's like, what the fuck? I think they can figure it out, man. But,
I remember Mark Maron like despairing about that. He was like, the reason I wasn't more successful is because I had too many haircuts. And I was like, I don't know if that's why, but it sounds like it might be because you alienated everyone you came in contact with, but it could be the haircuts. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's possible.
You definitely had somebody telling him it was the haircuts, and he was just like, I'll choose that. I choose that as my defense.
The haircuts might have been the alienating tool. He's getting into it with people about the haircuts.
Yeah. Stop cutting your hair, Mark. Never.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like even the weirder ones, like on Twitch, right? I'm like pig_dog, and I wanted to get that underscore out of there. I don't want an underscore. That's an underscore is like an underscore in a username is just an admittance that you did not get what you wanted, and like it's so painful. And there is a guy that's just the pig dog with no underscore, and he, as far as I can tell, doesn't even have a channel. It's just somebody who watches other people. And I sent him a DM, and I was like, I was very nice. I wasn't like, I'm coming to your house. Give me this username. I was just like, hey, what's up? Is this like an active account? Like I was, that's it. And he immediately blocked me. And I was like, damn, man. Now I'm going to I'm going to get a tactical nuke on your, like, I was like, now I'm going to try to get Twitch involved. Now there's a revenge arc where I need to get, established enough that I can have them take his username away from him.
Maybe people are like banging down his door for Pig Dog. Like maybe you're not the only one.
I have to imagine a lot of people want to be Pig Dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Pig Dog
they do.
is a thing.
And I don't think it means anything. It's like a type of surfboard. And that's all I could think of, some surf bum who loves that type of surfboard.
Yeah, people love, everybody's dreaming of being a surf bum, man.
Mm-hmm. The Point Break
true.
fantasy. Continue.
Remember when I was in my surfing phase? Eli,
no,
you remember that?
A surfing phase?
I did not have like a surf. I have never wanted to surf. I would drown immediately. It seems very scary. But I went through this phase. I watched that show on HBO, 100
Oh,
Foot
when you were
Wave,
watching, yeah.
Which is like about an insane guy who's had, by his own admission, over 100 concussions trying to surf the world's biggest wave. And he's like constantly trying to drown his whole family in the ocean. It's like nuts. He's a crazy person.
Hit the beat.
Yeah.
And I got like really into watching it for a while, and they're all insane. They all have brain damage. It's like watching pro wrestling or something, because they fall down and then a giant wave crashes on their head, and it makes them crazy.
Well, in a way, it's like how like every time you dislocate your shoulder, it can be like sometimes easier to dislocate it again.
Yeah, that's how brains are for
concussions.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's like, well, your risk management is also just getting worse and worse. And you also maybe don't remember that this keeps happening to you. So back out. But I do remember you're surfing it. You were comparing a lot of things to big waves for a while, which was very zen. You're like, you know what, this is kind of like riding the tube.
Yeah.
This is my British surfer character. The tube.
shit.
Gonna ride
Riding the tube.
I'm riding the tube. Yeah.
It's called getting barreled, Eli.
Yeah.
It's not called
Getting
riding
barreled.
the tube.
The tube. I know there's a tube in it somewhere. That's what you
Yeah.
know. When the wave forms a
Yeah.
tube, I would assume. Yeah. Yeah, it's there. Those
What
penguins
is a
from
barrel
Surf's
if
Up
not
taught me.
a big ass tube inside it?
So true.
Yes. Barrel, ghoul, goblin. Now I'm just in the Jay-Z monster verse, which was burned into my head. What is a barrel if not a ghoul or a goblin? Hey, man, you're out of the booth. Get out of the booth, please.
Eli's got a big
Well,
fro now.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Jay-Z with
Coming
the
out.
hair on?
I look. It's just my Zoom window looks exactly like the Word of Mouth album art. I just am somehow walking a dog. It's the entire Ludacris album.
You should actually do that for Halloween. Have your Zoom window with a fro built in.
I definitely
That'd be
should,
fun.
but I appreciate your belief in me.
Definitely should not do that.
Well, it should be rainbow color fro. Let's keep
Okay.
it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it safe. We'll keep
Keep
you on
it in
side,
the
on line.
clown. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then it's
clown
like
side.
a.
Yeah.
Then you're, it's like a racial offense against clowns.
Yeah, and then you start
Yeah.
crumping, and then it
Yeah.
becomes,
Yeah.
then you make it work. You go back. You U-turn. You go backwards.
Yeah. And then the people at the party are like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm the clown that judges the crumping competitions. You fucking idiots. Don't you remember? Didn't he have a name? Wasn't it like Uncle something?
Oh my
this is
God!
just me.
I should know this. Tommy the Clown is the big.
Yeah.
Crumping guy.
There's one. Okay. Yeah.
There's like
I
several
actually
crumping
don't know
clowns,
any other
but-
ones. I only know Tommy the Clown. That's me. You know what I mean? Using
Lack of
people's
clown
culture,
knowledge. I think-
costumes,
I
you know
think-
what I'm saying?
Tommy the Clown is like because he is, I just Googled, he is, quote, known as the godfather of Crump. So I imagine that's what you're thinking of, Eli.
Yeah,
You guys thought I was talking about my ass about crump culture? No. I know the clown. Well, he debuted when Kendrick dropped. There's a clown in the start of one of the Kendrick diss tracks, right? The videos.
And he was at the concert, the big Amazon,
Yeah.
the pop out. They did a whole clown section.
I think it was. I think it was Not Like Us.
A clown
and he was like,
sequence.
"We've got
Yeah,
this
yeah.
big diss track about you being a pedophile." I'm calling the clown to start it off.
Come on, bro.
We're
Send
deep
in the clowns.
and then
Did we want to
yeah.
talk about, or should we incorporate
Well, we should
this later?
We should do stories, but I did want to, because I was telling Jamel that at least one of
Yes.
his, as I said, his bits, as he said, his life is kind of lore on this
Lore.
podcast because we talk about the DC Sniper so much. Jamel also grew up in the area at that time, and you have the bit that I've referenced, but not done. Don't worry. That you were during the active height of the DC Sniper. Your job was to stand outside and spin signs.
Yeah,
Like
in a
big
in a
arrow
costume.
signs.
Yeah,
In a
yeah.
costume, which I believe was Winnie the Pooh, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
not
right.
sure.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that was, licensed by
Yeah.
whoever
Bruh,
you were
not-
spinning the sign for.
Hell no, not at all. And I don't think the company exists anymore. Masters Tuxedo and Costumes and Cleaners. It was
Okay,
a three
yeah.
piece. So when I started the gig, my grandma got me the gig. I was doing prom stuff in the spring, and then I survived the spring. They didn't want to fire me at the end of spring. So then they call me back in the fall. And they're like, "Hey, we got some costume work for you," and it's sign spinning, and I'm like, it's tight for because the stuff didn't start until a couple weeks in.
Well, until he shot those people.
Yeah, until he shot those people. So it was two, and I was only working 1 day a week. So it was like a shift or two where it was beautiful and love, and I'm wearing costumes and I'm out there and I'm being silly. And then they started shooting people, and then I showed up to work. I was just like, I don't know.
You were like,
I don't know
going
what you're
home
expecting.
immediately. There's
Yeah,
no way.
yeah. Listen, I'm
You're gonna
only
put me
showing
out
up
there.
out of respect for you guys hiring me. I'm a child. I'm 15. I really appreciate you guys hiring me, but I was just gonna dap everybody up and go home. And they're
Right.
like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm in a huge Winnie the Pooh costume with the big helmet, which is what the fuck, bro? What is Fortnite? What is Fortnite if not shooting guys with big ass costumes on?
Right. It's like, and it's like it's, I mean, if they're trying to shoot somebody, a big Winnie the Pooh costume, you got a lot of surface area, and you're not blending in.
So that's the punchline. Is just like, come on, guys, why wouldn't they? And that's also what I said to my boss after a couple weeks. Two shifts go by where I'm standing out there legitimately afraid. I'm like not dancing.
Scared.
I'm like, I'm trying to be prepared to make a quick, like sudden. Then there's there's times where I'm moving extra crazy. I'm like, I'm trying to change up my patterns. And then after a couple weeks, I was like, listen, guys, I'm Winnie the Pooh outside. The people keep getting shot. Come on, guys, no. And then they let me. They finally taught me how to do like dry cleaning and pressing. The vests and stuff.
That's nice.
Spent the rest of the fall indoors.
Now that
I'm just imagining you dancing like when they show like how bees communicate, and it's all like
yeah. Have you ever seen Next Friday? Have you ever seen Next Friday when fucking Day-Day's running from Baby D in that parking lot, and he's like. Just a lot of arms, but not really actually going anywhere.
Yeah, amazing. Now that we've reconstructed the joke in a less funny way, but it's like, I remember that being the punchline or something. It was like, if you were a sniper and you saw Winnie the Pooh wearing Jordans, like, you take that shot. There's no way.
That shot. I'm shooting people for fun.
Yeah.
Come on. Right.
Dude, if you're a
no
sniper
one is more fun to shoot
Pooh.
on this streetscape than Sign Spinner dressed as Winnie the Pooh.
I'm going to knock him out of his Jordans. Watch this.
In a video game, that is like you go up a level if you do that.
Yeah.
Like,
come on, you unlock a skin. You're getting like a Mastercraft skin, like a $20 sniper skin with like a Winnie the Pooh that reloads it for you.
The only thing that saved my life was this was before skins. This was console era. People were buying discs, maybe even still going to arcades.
If you got killed in a video game back then, it wasn't like Cornholio doing it, and then he does a dance on your corpse, and like his gun has a model train on it. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah, Cornholio would have been in everything if we had skins back then, for sure.
Oh my God. Cornholio's in Metal Gear Solid. Cornholio's in Siphon Filter.
Siphon Filter. Okay.
SOCOM
Nobody's
Cornholio's
in Siphon Filter.
Skin.
Yeah. Get him in.
What is Siphon Filter? It sounds like you're like...
It's a deep cut. It's a deep cut all around, Cass. You had no hope there.
You're controlling a big net, and it's scooping stuff up?
That's what I thought it was when I bought it.
You target your baleen through the sea.
Yeah.
That was like it was one of those many spy games that was like around the Matrix era, so everything was green. You just like scanned a lot of stuff with green shit, and it was
night vision, heavy. It's a little Metal Gear Solid variant. Exactly. Like, what if the guards didn't get shocked when they saw you? That's Siphon Filter.
Yeah. What if they just killed you like their job?
Yeah.
But should we do numbers?
I think it's time for numbers. Let's do some
Number 5.
Number 5. This comes to us from The Right Guy to Mess With in the Discord. Good Discord username. Thank you for sending in this story. This is some news on the world's digestive systems. Mine is still bad. That's the news. That's not the news. But they figured out, guys, one of life's big questions has been answered. Knocked off the pinnacle, you know? What is the meaning of? That's still up there. But who in the world is best at digesting potatoes? That question's been answered, everybody. Don't worry.
Solved.
You can sleep again. And it is not who you would stereotypically think it might be. Okay.
I was
Anybody who's thinking about some 4-leaf clovers. All right. It's not that. All right. And you should punish yourself.
How dare you? That. Number 1.
My fault. Yes, my fault.
First off,
I apologize to y'all and Bill Burr because I was imagining Bill Burr.
Yeah,
they found one person. Actually, it's not even a group of people. It's him. He's the best at eating potatoes of all of humanity.
You're gonna have to make a donation of some kind to the Irish altogether. No, it is in fact indigenous Andean and indigenous Andeans. I suppose that's how you say it because the Andes.
The people who live in the Andes.
There should be
you can try it one more time if you want.
I could. and then everyone, it would really feel good for me to do that. It's just indigenous Andeans in Peru. They believe that they can digest potatoes and other starches. Wow, more easily than anyone else in the world. And the reason that they have this is that they have more copies of the gene for saliva-based starch digestion enzymes, which, oh, brother.
Yum, yum.
What a gross little phrase that is. Saliva. I'm working on saliva-based starch digestion enzymes. Like someone knocking your samples out of your hand at the lab.
Yeah.
Oh, no, my
my
saliva-based starch digestion enzymes.
I just had a first date PTSD. Oh, my God. I had one of these scientists
Potatoes on first dates?
talking my fucking ear off about enzymes.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I
I thought you were like,
like-
man, I ate too many potatoes on the first date.
That's more realistic. That's actually
yeah.
what happened.
We split the French fries and I ate 90% of them. That's what this is calling up for me. It's the bad first date event.
I was, for
Man.
whatever reason, imagine a bunch
Starch,
of those
throw your thought
toasties,
process off, too, you know?
It's true.
the little
You're supposed to
red,
go nap.
full roasted with the olive oil, just popping those in like grapes, going crazy.
Nice.
Then go into the bathroom for so long that she thinks you ditched her, but you're just really going through it in there. Actually.
Yeah, I'm just chock full of starches, man.
a long flush.
A cavalcade.
Yeah, but is this Australia? Why it's so long?
They're going backwards
not
and
going
forwards. All right.
Yeah. This is apparently different populations worldwide differ in the number of gene copies that encode. This is for amylase, which I guess handles potato starch. And the average is that people around the world have 7 copies of this gene, but the indigenous Andeans, they have 10, which is more than 30%. People were sad in Discord about our math knowledge.
They were
And to
sad
that I
about
say,
how bad we are at
whatever.
math?
To that I say, whatever.
Why do you think we went into comedy?
Yeah, come on, man.
Sorry, I'm not going to learn math.
It's too late
look,
at this point. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm not learning.
Now they're sad again. I'm still
Anyway,
posting on Discord. We're still sad.
It's 3/7 more of
Yeah.
than what other people
Damn, I
have.
should have gone fractions. What the fuck was I doing? So yeah, it says it seems small, but this is an insanely high, which I get. It's like comparative to other people, it's like an insanely high adaptive advantage. And then I'm trying to find. I want to know the worst. I want to know who's the worst.
I know.
at-
I need a racial ranking of who eats potatoes the best.
Whoa,
That's what I
whoa.
need here. Well, that okay.
Hey,
You're getting clipped from that.
that's where this was all headed.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's so funny to me about this story is like that is kind of what they set out to study is like which race of people is the best at eating potatoes. And it
Potato
does like it
Olympics.
is interesting that it's them because like I think that's where potatoes were first domesticated. So, you know, if that was like the main food you had and you couldn't digest it well, you're probably not, you know, passing on those genes to your offspring.
They do make some good ass fries too, man. Shout out to my guys at El Dorado in Pasadena. I love that place.
Authentic Andean fries.
I mean, I don't know if I've had their fries, but they do make some good chicken, and I feel like it would go well with some nice French fries.
Oh, yeah.
Those Peruvian.
It's unfortunately I can't find out who has the least amylase because this is too specific for me to be able to get. Even when Google was good, I don't think I could have narrowed that down. I don't think I could have threaded that needle. And I do feel like, you know, I'm not going to put like racial rankings into Google at all because I really don't want to. It'll just send me back to X, but
Yeah.
the Everything app. And
Someone's definitely made this list on X. It's definitely someone whose like username we would not be able to read aloud.
Sure.
But I bet someone's done it on there.
yeah, they would have taken this study and spun it around into being like anti-Andean propaganda. They would be like just taking this and turning it into some sort of burn on them. Looking here, they do say that being able to digest amylase effectively is more than just passing gas. So get those thoughts out of your head.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Yeah,
article.
straight up me neither.
Oh, really? I thought they were tooting. I thought they were, somebody's sounding a trumpet at the peak of the mountain. I didn't know.
It's just a more streamlined gas line, like like perpetual motion. It's like it's one big fart through the whole potato.
Through the whole until it's done, like a firework.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
it's burned out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, potatoes have a lot of fiber, right? I think they're one
know.
of those foods. I know that they do this thing called like a satiety index, where it's like how satiating and filling a food is based on the amount of like calories that it has, and potato is like number one. Like,
yeah,
they're like a very good, if you're trying to like eat less calories, load up on some potatoes.
Yeah, which seems counterintuitive, because if
I
you're like,
know.
time to diet, time to dig into a big old mountain of mashed potatoes, people are like, you're doing it wrong.
Nope,
man.
you're doing it
so
right.
wrong.
You're doing it right. But yeah, I guess you will
Even though-
fart because it's full of fiber.
Shedding pounds by eating the mountain from the Encounters of the Third Kind potato, making, what's his name? Devil's Mountain, Devil's Peak, and eating that. Very satiating creation that man made. So yeah, they looked around. Then they think it was they domesticated potatoes as early as 10,000 years ago, and they've been working on it ever since. Their body's been figuring out how to make good use of it. And they keep connecting. They say it's not about farting, which is good for them to knock that out. But they just keep turning it into, I assume it's just you get more energy out of it. You get more, you use it more effectively. But they keep linking it to making children, like over and over. They're like, and this allowed them to reproduce. And so it's kind of sounding like the potatoes are helping with that directly, which I highly doubt that's what's happening. So they go,
potatoes are an aphrodisiac, it turns out, is what they're trying to imply here.
Yeah, and now we're back to Ireland. I'm kidding. I guess related to, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. What are the adoption rules on making these sort of jokes?
That's a good question. One we don't have the time or credibility to get into, but
I think you got to choose. I think you get one or the other. I think it's like yeah. And I really want the Jew jokes, so I'm going to stick with those. That's a much more fruitful. You get a lot more out of that.
Potatoes were
funny
actually
populations, though.
Potatoes were actually an aphrodisiac on Martin. You guys ever watch
Oh,
Martin?
yeah?
There's like a whole season where like he like potato skins. Like people, every date they go on involves potato skins.
Fully loaded?
bit.
Or I guess potato skins by nature are fully loaded. It would be crazy if you order potato skin in a restaurant.
Plain potato skins?
Yeah.
Every topping is extra. It's like you get the base model and then you have to add.
No.
Let me just get some
oh my
peelings.
God. Even that, I know you're joking, but it made me so mad. Potato skin add-ons we be fried,
Monstrous.
dog. Empire cooked, bro.
Mm-hmm. By weight, so even the cheese and stuff, anything but bacon bits is so expensive. It's all bacon bits and chives to keep costs down.
If other foods adopted the frozen yogurt model where it was by weight for adding stuff to potato skins, infuriating. We can't.
Yeah.
We can't even bring this
Man.
idea into the world.
I don't think people know. I don't think these damn Zoomers, they don't realize how just bacon bits were like on everything. That was like the precursor, because everyone got too over bacon because of the like Reddit bullshit where everyone's just like, bacon is awesome. Raise your hand if you agree. That was like a t-shirt. You'd be like,
Baconator, etc.
honk if you're a bacon, you know? But like before that, bacon bits, which I don't think were anything, I think they were basically like fish food. They're like bacon flavored Tetra Pet. And that shit was on fucking everything. And it was gross as fuck. And it was like impossible to get out of it too. It was like dust. Just invaded all the nooks and crannies. Cheesecake Factory going through a, economy size bacon bit jug per day at the very least.
Yeah, that was a fucked up time. It was like bacon bit, like the classic like 90s salad bar salad was like full of, you got your bacon bits, you got like the crispy twigs. Do you know what I'm talking about? The like
which crispy
crunchy
sure.
twigs?
Yeah, like the little like for like Asian salads.
Yeah, I guess they were like Asian.
Sesame
I just remember
sticks?
there weren't sesame though. They were just like little crunchy sticks. Maybe
Or
were
these were like
sesame.
straight up. No, these might have been straight up breadsticks. Like they weren't like they
No,
were
they were
fully straight.
They were like crunchy. This seems like something that's impossible to Google, but I just remember having them at the Pizza Hut salad bar.
It was like a Cheeto after Ozempic type. Because it's like
Kinda,
the
yeah.
same kind of.
Yeah.
It's moving
same
around
shape.
while but it's way
rod.
smaller.
Yeah.
A rod-shaped crouton.
Yes, a rod-shaped
Yeah.
crouton.
Though
Exactly.
I do feel like they definitely didn't, but it was like having like Chex Mix on the salad bar doesn't even feel that crazy for that time. People were putting lots of stuff on the salad bar.
Whoa.
You get
I
all
would
sorts
fuck
of
with
shit.
some Chex Mix on a salad. In the 90s Pizza Hut style salad where you had your bacon bits, your crunchy sticks, your like grated cheddar cheese, but it was like the kind where it's like covered in starch so it doesn't stick together.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like half
The ashy cheese, yeah.
The ashy cheese, exactly.
And then like the most cream-based dressing you've ever seen, just buttermilk. Just like buttermilk at the salad bar.
Sometimes the ladle on it would just say buttermilk.
Yeah.
You know, when they would have a label for the dressings?
Mm-hmm.
The craziest thing, I grew up in New England, I went to college in Iowa, and some Midwesterner is going to get mad at me and be like, it's different. But in the grocery store, they would have, first of all, the grocery store in the town where I went to school had like maybe 8 aisles, and one of them was just different kinds of mayonnaise. I swear to God. One half of it was all mayonnaise. And a bunch of the mayonnaise was labeled salad dressing. And I was like, what is this? It's literally just mayonnaise.
Yeah. Well,
No flavor, no
fucking-
type of salad dressing. It just was called salad dressing.
I think they're
Baffling.
just brave for that. Other people are sneaking it in. Like, isn't Russian dressing just like ketchup and mayonnaise?
I
Or
think
one of
so.
them- one
A
of
lot
them's-
of dressing
yeah.
is like a lot of mayonnaise, but yeah.
Yeah, but
I think it
they're
was
just
like
going-
maybe for potato salad or something where it was like mayonnaise with some MSG in it or something, and so it was like, no, this is different. But
Yeah.
a
Newman's own
frightening
very.
world.
The vinaigrettes were not what they are now. They didn't have the kind of market share that they have now. It was a lot of
No.
cream-based stuff. A lot of cream-based stuff. And everyone was just unwell. All unwell. Everyone was on whatever diet it was that, it was
Atkins.
weird fad diets. Atkins.
Bacon's the
Big
Bacon
Atkins.
Bits diet. Big Atkins days.
Big, anything but bread.
Man, and Hormel was probably behind that shit too, bro. That was probably
Probably.
Yeah.
like the money behind Atkins.
Yeah. I mean, Bacon Bits is a great business invention because it's like, it is just stuff that would be on your factory floor. So you're like, look, we can
They
make
just
money off
sweep it
this.
up at the bacon factory and bottle it.
Yeah, the Hormel canning factory. But yeah, so back to potatoes. Hey, these Andeans,
up.
the best by a factor of, like I said, 3/7 better than everybody else.
Hell yeah.
Congrats. Good for you.
I'm gonna say Iceland is last.
Iceland,
Yeah.
that's.
I believe it.
I think
Yeah.
like they're hitting potatoes there, but
Maybe.
But they didn't. I feel like they're designed to digest like that weird, fucked up, rotten fish that no one
Yeah,
can eat.
Hakarl.
Because like not a lot of
They're
stuff
on-
grows there. You know.
yeah.
Anyway,
That's what
we
I
should
was
probably, we should probably do number 4 before we posit any more countries that are bad at
fair,
eating potatoes.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4 is from baseball's oldest virgin in the Discord. If you'd like to submit stories to our podcast, you can join our Patreon at the $10 a month subscription level and get access to our private Discord channels where you can submit stories. This one's from South Philly. This is a nice little neighborhood story. Okay, so this is about some bees that a neighborhood beehive that is producing honey in an unlikely place. This colony of bees has taken up residence in the sewer on this street in South Philadelphia, and people have been eating this honey. They knew about this. The people who were like the beekeepers who came out to eventually move them, which was a long process that started in mid-April, said, I haven't heard of bees taking up residence in a sewer, but it is safe from predators. So,
At a cost. True. I mean, you're pretty safe down there. Unfortunately, you're in the sewer.
I mean,
So,
do
yeah.
bees
Trade-offs.
mind?
I don't know what their smell situation is. Their
I'm-
receptors.
I think they do have smell. I was just talking about this with my homie. You remember how bees used to really remember when you would be at the park and like maybe like the ice cream man would come by and you buy a soda? Remember how bees used to act around like a Sprite?
They go
used to
insane.
crazy.
They go crazy for that. So I have to assume they can smell, and this has to be a recession indicator, man. The bees got moved to the fucking sewer, man.
They're being pushed out of their nice. They must have smell because that's why flowers smell nice, right? Is to get pollinated.
Yeah, I guess I wonder if their smell is all different. Like when they're insects or whatever, they're like, yeah, they see, but they see in ultraviolet or something. So maybe like
they're
got
getting
this crazy
pushed out by
smell.
some different color bees, man. They're getting gentrified by some
Green
different
bees.
kind of bees, man.
Yeah,
True. They're getting gentrified by like the big fluffy, like dumb ones. Like
yeah.
you know.
Oh
big-
yeah,
Goofy cartoon
the
ones.
carpenter bee, the carpenter bees.
The ones that they don't
bees,
sting you, but then they bump into you because they're stupid, and it feels like a rock got thrown at you. They're so heavy and stupid, and they like hit your arm. You're like, Jesus. Feels like getting poked with a pool cue. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Get
man.
away from me.
They banded together, took over the bee government, and pushed out the other bees.
A coup.
Yeah. I mean, something also happening in South Philadelphia. So, like, that is a neighborhood where this is happening to all species, I think. So, it's kind of a problem.
Man, this story is my bad. Is just I'm glad I didn't walk under this bridge yesterday. I was walking around downtown LA, and the only way to get to my destination was through a underpass underneath the entrance to the 110 freeway, which is ridiculous. And a guy had his stuff blocking the whole entrance to the tunnel.
Yeah, that was his
like,
tunnel.
Nah. Yeah, I'm like,
That's
that's
his
his tunnel. That's him and the bees tunnel, bro. I'm not going down there.
It's Candyman.
Yeah,
in there.
that is him and the
Legit.
bees. That's Candyman for
Nah,
sure.
I absolutely didn't do it, and I felt like I did feel weak at the onset of this, but then afterwards I'm like, no, actually I'm strong to survive.
Yeah.
You got
Good survival instincts, and you get your steps in, going
Exactly.
the long way around. It's like,
And it was
better
so
for me in
long.
all ways.
I still had to walk on the freeway to get where I wanted to go.
Nightmare.
It's just sometimes I think both LA and New York here, sometimes you got to just read the situation and you're like, even as someone who's, pretty open to new experiences and meeting new people, this isn't the guy. This is not somebody I want to.
Yeah.
It happened to me on
This is not a new
Subway.
friend I need to make. Yeah.
the subway last night, coming back from like a show. I was riding and there's a guy like going through the car and like asking for money and stuff. And like, usually I'll at least try to be like, I don't have any cash on me. Sorry, man. But then he pulled out some business cards and I saw the business card and it had like crazy markings on it. And I was like, oh, I'm just not talking to this guy, period.
Yeah.
I can't even say no. Like I can't get dragged into
Etchings.
whatever's going on with these business cards.
He had a stone tablet. Oh no.
Yeah. I was like,
That
okay.
is, it's never a good sign when you pull out a business card and it has anything that anyone would describe as markings on it. That's not good.
Don't want to get involved with markings.
Markings?
Whatsoever.
No. But that is like a
Sigils.
different level of like, if I like try to have $1 like when I go out and give somebody money, but even if I don't give them money, I do at least like make eye contact and acknowledge them as a human being. But like when you see markings, it's like I need to just mind my business or I'm going to get involved in something that I do not want to be involved
You're
in.
gonna find out what the markings is about, and that's
Right.
not who's got the time.
I don't have
It's
the time.
gonna be an offshoot of Christianity I was completely unaware of. That I may only have one member. Usually is what it is. Where they're like, I am following Jesus Christ, and I'm like, what you are talking about?
I'm
he
actually
did
the
not do.
only one doing it right, believe it or not. Is usually the pitch.
Sam,
Maybe
y'all
they're
just
right.
reminded me. I bought a book off an Uber driver a few years ago. He wrote a book,
Amazing.
and it was called
Was it
"Riding the
erotica?
Bus with Jesus." Nah, it was called "Riding the Bus with
okay.
Jesus," and it was just a
Not
lot
driving
of, I
an
don't know.
Uber with Jesus?
Yeah, exactly. I says, man, you have a car, but it's sitting in my office right now. I gotta bust that out later.
Yeah, might give you some insights.
Yeah.
Bee wise,
Bee-wise.
I will
So
say-
they have relocated this hive, but it was like a several month long process and it like drew the neighborhood together. Everybody was checking on these bees. And once they moved them out, they tried the sewer honey, which they don't really. I'm trying to see if they have like a description here. They just describe the taste as, quote, memorable. So
no. Yeah, that communicates. Well, I was gonna say, because the thing about trying the sewer honey versus like other animals, like, you know, my bee biology isn't like the sharpest or, you know, most up to date, but it's like they are, you know, if you get down to honey, it's something they excrete, right? It's
been processed through them. Yeah.
Yeah. And it comes from the stuff they put in, you know, good in, good out. So like them eating, you know, it's like cows where it's like, yeah, it's milk, but like then they have the difference. Like you can taste the difference when it's a grass-fed cow's milk. It's like, I bet you could also tast the difference if it was a sewer-fed cow.
Bee. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sewer-fed cow's milk.
Yeah, that's what they used to give us at that's what they used to give us in middle school, Ripon Middle School. We definitely had sewer cow milk for sure.
Parmalat, the sewer cow milk. Coming out gummy from the udder. No good.
Gummy. Nasty. They said when they took the bees out, it was like pretty clean. It was a sewer grate, so like they were making stuff from flowers and then just bringing it back there.
Just living at the sewer. Okay.
Just living at the sewer, but I imagine that permeates in a way.
Yeah,
sewer flavor gets in it.
It's gonna have a hint of sewer, I think, in the notes.
Yeah,
but this reminds me of the bees in, I think it was in Red Hook. They had a maraschino cherry factory, and the bees were making their honey was red because they were like drinking the maraschino cherry runoff. Yeah.
Whoa, that's tight.
Let me see if I can find a picture of it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, or the better version of, I mean, you know, when they have like, where all those towns where the sriracha factories were, and they're like, our whole air is spicy. The whole town is spicy because of this. They're crushing so many peppers.
And it's in Red Hook, too. If I was a stripper over there, I'd probably sell some of that honey on the side. Special Red
Hook a stripper?
In my head,
you're giving us this information. We live here.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're like, is that?
In my head, it is.
It's mostly IKEA. In my knowledge of Red Hook is like...
It's IKEA and key lime pies. That's what I know about Red Hook. That key lime pie place is down there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I put a picture in the chat. It used to be like very industrial, hence this factory that I think is closed down. But yeah,
and that's why I'm thinking of strippers. The LA version of this has strip clubs. Whoa.
Yeah, this guy's handsome as fuck. Are you also saying whoa?
Yeah. He's kind of fitted up too. Like he kind of nice. He got that shit.
Dude, he looks like an action star. Who is this man?
He kind of looked like dude from Grand Theft Auto 4, but like hotter.
Nico?
Nico, my cousin, bro.
Dude, he needs to be in a movie called, you know, like End of Guard on Netflix or something. Like, the night draws close, like some shit like that. This dude's handsome as fuck.
Well, shout out. Look, if anyone knows him, it's David Selleck of Red Hook, Brooklyn. He was a restaurant owner and amateur beekeeper in 2010. I wonder what restaurant he owns.
He does. He's got the Red Hook. He's got the Adidas on, and he does look like Nico Bellic.
He looks like fucking Nico Bellic, man.
Yeah.
The only stuff I can find about him is related to the story. So, he's a hunk.
Careers.
Well, now he was actually just undercover as like, you know, he's a hitman or something. And, I do feel like amateur beekeeper would be like a good, like in one of these action movies where it's like, we don't really have time to like give this guy any actual qualities, but we can make him have bees. That can be like a thing that he does. In like the beginning of the movie before like the action starts, he's on the roof with the bees, you know?
There is literally an action movie called The Beekeeper, isn't there? Is Jason Statham? Is he a beekeeper in that? Or is that a metaphor? Is that a bit of...
I do not know. But that's one where his grandma gets like scammed out of all her money, I think.
Yeah, it's supposed to be good. An old lady gets scammed and he goes crazy on him for doing that, which is good. Shouldn't do that.
Maybe it's based on this guy, perhaps.
Yeah, could be. Or maybe one of those horny Instagram beekeepers where he's doing nasty motions with the bees and the honey, you know? Like those nasty bakers that I'm glad
Oh, yeah, where they're like fucking the food.
Yeah, don't do that.
This sound is like so stressful.
Yeah.
It's really like, it's freaking me out. What was I going to say? I can't even remember now. Shelby, can you please turn this off? It is so loud.
Turn the bees off.
I cannot hear it. I think in the final podcast mix, it's not as loud as it sounds when we hear it.
I don't know about that.
Like, couldn't hear myself think. No, what I was going to say is I feel like I've said this before. That's what TikTok is now, is it's the hottest person who does every job. Like the hottest beekeepers on there, the hottest like oil rig guy, the hottest like fisherman, any like trade job, the hottest, I don't know, firefighter, like whatever it is. There's a hot girl beekeeper on there. I know. I don't know if there's a hot guy beekeeper, but maybe this guy could be.
He's on Reddit.
He's on Reddit.
Yeah, the hottest beekeeper.
I mean, there's like a whole tirade I could go on about this that I'm not going to, but like, yeah, Instagram and TikTok is like now like
the hottest stand-up comedian, perhaps.
Yeah, it's just traditional artisans, like traditional crafts that you now like. You have to be hot to throw clay, like to throw pottery. It's like, why, dude? Why do I have to see?
That's Patrick Swayze's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have to blame him for that. That goes back.
But it's like,
right.
why am I watching like teapot craftsman videos and the ones who are hot are getting pushed to the top? Why isn't the best teapot craftsman getting pushed to the top? The one that makes the best teapots.
I want integrity in my teapot craftsman, not this beauty pageant that it's become.
It's because cable TV got fucking fucked off, man.
Yeah.
Ted Turner and them guys fucked up all the cable TV money. So now we got to be our own TV stars. So now everybody's going to be hot now.
Yeah.
Because TV is just 15 seconds in your phone. So if you're not hot within 0.2 seconds.
Man.
TV used to be a place where we could keep all the hot people away from everything else. It was a nice area for them, and we could check in on them every once in a while. And now they've breached containment.
That's legitimately it.
But on the other hand, you ever see like a hot person account try to pivot into art? It's crazy bad. It's like they try to pivot into painting or something. You're like, oh,
get him out of here.
Your dreams are about to be shattered.
It makes me sad when they like try to do something besides be hot and they're not and like no one cares. That's gotta feel bad.
Well, they got 1 million followers before, so it's fine. I think that they're single, but then they're like, "Here comes my single," and you're like, "Oh no."
We should go to number 3 because we've already been talking for almost 50 minutes and
whoops, this on me.
Has to go. No, it's totally
really
not. This happens literally every time we record. But we should do number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. This comes to us, I think, from Patty in the text chat. And then sadly, he can't discuss it with us because he's, as I said, in two halves running after each other. But this is oh my God, an epic, a real tale that's unfolded. This is over what they've described this news is described as a graduation cigar saga involving a high school lacrosse team. And it is as complicated as that would suggest. And I'm going to try to summarize it as quickly as possible because there's a lot of like,
it's a plot. Like there's a lot of twists and turns from what I remember.
Yeah. And this article is borderline an investigative report. It is, like they've broken it down. They've gone in. This is a full Dateline episode. The basic is that this lacrosse team, a boys lacrosse team at Ipswich High School, they won a big game. And to celebrate, they allegedly smoked cigars and posted photos of them smoking the cigars. Now, I don't know if it's because they're not 18 or it's because there are rules within this, sports, like high school sports fucking collective, bargaining agreement, whatever's in there. The players union has agreed. You don't smoke tobacco. And what comes with it is a suspension. I believe the suspension would mean that they don't get to play in like the finals, pretty much the Final Four, they said. And so they found these pictures of them smoking cigars and they go, you guys are smoking cigars. We're about to, go scorched earth on you.
Who's snitching on them? Is it like, do you think it's like the other team or something? Like who's going through high school boy Facebook pictures? Is it Facebook? Like where do they even post stuff now?
Let's see what I'm trying to find what platform it was posted on. I mean, it's also, I think it's just one of those things where it's like cigars are weird because they're like barely, you almost forget that cigars, obviously you're smoking them, but it's like the age limits are for cigarettes. Not, it's 21 now, isn't it, to buy cigarettes or buy tobacco products. I feel like they may have jumped it up.
Can't be the case in Virginia. There's no way.
Not in Virginia. No,
they give them to you when you turn 18 in Virginia.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's 14. It's $2.20 a pack. It's like the cheapest cigarettes I've ever seen in my life. So I feel like maybe that was like a combination of people like, hey, there's like, okay, we can get them out of the term, but also there probably are people who are like, children shouldn't be smoking cigars.
It is. I know what you mean though, where it's like a cigar, like a cigar. It's like you smoke one when like something happens, like after your like bar mitzvah or something. It seems like it should be unrelated to cigarettes because it's like, it's just a like, you're a man now, buddy, and then you have like 2 puffs and you cough and
you throw up.
I don't think there are like that many kids who are really enjoying the cigar,
Yeah, it's like, it feels like outlawing specifically being allowed 1 sip of beer because you're a big guy now. Like it's like which is true. That sip is illegal, but it's like coming for that specifically. It's like coming specifically for like 1 sip of beer on a fishing trip with your dad. Like it's like coming for that sort of thing where it's just a little celebration. But regardless of the law,
ironically, that's actually the more acceptable time to smoke a cigarette is like after a bar mitzvah rather than being like an adult person who regularly smokes cigars. Like that's like worse to me than being a kid and having your sip of beer. Like that should be like, you shouldn't be able to smoke it if you have like a dumb hat on. That it should be illegal then.
And
I definitely don't understand the joy.
Yeah, it's not great. You gotta like be like double rich too, because I feel like you have to have veneers, or you have to be ready to get veneers if you're hitting cigars on the regular, because they brown your shit up like crazy. They are
got backup teeth.
Yeah,
you have to have the money for your backup teeth.
Got a couple on the rack. Got them on the freezer.
Shit.
So yeah, I think they post them. I think also whatever they post them to, it doesn't say what platform it was, as far as I can.
But it was on the internet. And someone found
it. I mean, school administrators, I think, also saw it, and they're like born narcs. I mean, their whole job is to be narcs, and for good reason or whatever. But so they came in, and as they said, yes, shortly after reviewing the photographs, the district learned that the photographs were posted on the Facebook page of one of the players' parents. Bad move, Papa.
It was
definitely Papa.
Oh, it was a dumbass dad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Dumbass dad put it on
macho
main.
Kid.
You fucking come on, Dad. We let you, man. I barely wanted you to come to the game, and now
now you're narking on us because you're too dumb and old to understand like internet OPSEC.
Fuck, man.
He's posting public horniness on some like model's wall, and then posting our photo or something.
Yeah, it's this
called
and
a
then
wall.
50 pics of Sofia Vergara.
Yeah,
that
it's a Facebook status. It's a Facebook status that just says Sofia Vergara pics.
Sofia Vergara bikini.
Yep.
Hey, Dad, can you stop posting? It's the day of my graduation, and you just posted Sofia Vergara nip slip on Facebook. Can you calm it down? So, yeah, they looked at this, and based on the mandatory MIA chemical health policy, that sounds like it's like PEDs. It's some like
no blood doping in your Massachusetts lacrosse league, please.
Yeah. So they commenced investigation. So this is all just, baseline information, because here it's a cover up, as they say. That's the real problem. So they're like, yeah, we're going to punish you for this. We're not going to play whatever. And then the dad, John Giannakakis, I believe so. It's Greek. Look, that during the investigation, so they say, he goes, no, we would never. This was all, they're fake cigars. Just like, because they're fake cigars. And he goes, we went and bought fake cigars specifically so that they could celebrate without smoking real cigars. Immediately, just like the flimsiest fucking explanation.
Do they make fake cigars? Like chocolate
I don't know
ones?
If you could make one. Like they have, I think they have herbal cigarettes, right? For like actors.
For actors. It's not like you can go buy them though, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm trying to. It conflicts because some say they bought it from a grocery store, and that's relevant for a reason we'll find out in a second. But they also at one point said we went to a cigar guy and had to make special fake cigars, and it's like you're so deep. You are just digging yourself incredibly deep here. So he goes, no, they're fake. They contain chamomile and English breakfast tea instead of tobacco, and. So then they're already not really believing this, partly because they say one photograph showed smoke in a lighter, and then there's another photograph where all the cigars were significantly shorter. So even if they were chamomile and English breakfast tea, it's like your kid shouldn't be smoking a large amount of tea. And so they go, it's fake cigars, and we got proof, and their proof was a receipt that they must have had somebody on the inside. It says it's from a supermarket, and they don't sell fake cigars, like you said, at a supermarket. So it's some sort of receipt that mentions on the receipt that they're fake. And also the time and date on the receipt are smudged out. And they were like, here you go, Your Honor. Demonstrative proof. These are fake cigars. Unfortunately, it did not last very long. They go, hey, this receipt looks fucking fake as shit. What are you doing? We're going to go talk to them. So they went to the supermarket. They did a little, boots on the ground investigation. They went to the supermarket to try to see if the origin of the receipt, and unfortunately discovered that this receipt with the note that they were fake cigars on it was purchased 20 minutes after the families were told of the violations. They to their credit, they jumped into action. They rocketed,
ran out to
create a fake receipt.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately for all of them, I mean, especially with the cover up, they're not happy about this. And now, oh my God. There's now a team walkout that the three players, there's other players that are saying they're not going to play, quote, in solidarity with their suspended teammates. I don't think this is something that requires solidarity. They just kind of fucked up. And then
it's unjust. They were fake cigars. That's their solidarity. They're being persecuted. They're just being persecuted for winning,
Yeah.
Based on this being a Massachusetts lacrosse team, I'm going to say that they're going to claim some racial element in this. That they're going to be like, the white man, like in our woke culture, they just need to bring us down a peg.
Put that crook in jail where he belongs.
Which I love because it's Massachusetts lacrosse, so I assume everybody involved is white.
Yes. I think that's a fairly safe assumption.
Here's the deal that I would give. If I'm the head of the Massachusetts Sports FBI, and I'm running the task force on this, I'm bringing everybody in. If y'all flip on the guy with the fraudulent receipt paper, everybody gets to play lacrosse. Whoever doctored up that receipt, that's the only guy I want in my crosshairs.
Mm-hmm. And this is, I mean, we
the
go
thing
even
is,
deeper.
like,
Speaking
it's
of
definitely the dad, right? Like, because the dad is like, oh, fuck, I fucked everything up for everyone. And now I was trying to get my kid to think I was cool by buying him the cigars. And now he thinks I'm a loser because I
took a picture of the cigars,
Right.
Yeah. He probably also owns a Lowe's. He owns an Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
A lot of access to ink, receipt paper.
Right. Fake receipts, etc. I feel like this is all the dad trying to undo his bad mistake.
His mistake. And
it's like when you're like at the club and you're not supposed to take a picture of the famous person, and then you do, and then you get, escorted out. You're taking the picture to try to seem cool, but it's all over for you at that point.
Now you're less cool than ever. You're in the garbage bags outside. Unfortunately for all of us, this doesn't even end here. There's more going on here. Also, I feel like they must have been the best players on the team or something, because they could have still played even with these guys suspended. They had enough people, but then more people walked out. And so
what the hell?
And then the next layer to this is that the superintendent, Blake, I don't know if it's a first or last name, he basically single-handedly laid down the law on this, and he goes, they're suspended. And it is a question to some extent where you go, who fucking cares? Like, I know it's in the handbook, but like, whatever. And you guys aren't going to believe this, but the superintendent of the High School Sports Association in Massachusetts has a reputation for being kind of an asshole. And so now they're pushing back, and they tried the receipt. The receipt didn't work, and now there's other parents who go, this guy's just doing this because he's a dickhead, and they say he acted out of animus and retaliation against the team.
Wow.
Apparently, this guy also has like past offenses of just trying to get people suspended for like no reason. Then they track down a photo of his son celebrating graduation with a cigar. So they're now this is
Oh
like
my God.
completely
They're
just
digging.
mud throwing. Yeah, it's a full mud wrestling thing. And they are fighting this. And the attorney said that they look forward to the day Blake is no longer, quote, permitted any authority or power over young people.
He's gone
And
mad with power.
Yeah, his hypocrisy and bias has no place in a reasonable community either. And then they asked him for a comment to that, and he said, I missed the part where he admits that he made up the whole story. So there's an entire cigar-based crumbling, like just absolute every wall crumbling down in the system of boys lacrosse in Ipswich.
The institutions are
cigars.
being felled over some nasty cigars that those kids probably didn't even like anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your dad making you smoke cigars because your dad's a fucking freak? Damn it.
Did you ever smoke a cigar like in high school as a teen? I remember we did after prom. That was our cigar smoking.
I mean,
events.
we were just smoking cigs. We were smoking cigs.
Yeah.
And we were smoking blunts and shit. We were just smoking blunts, bro.
Yeah. I
To be
think
quite
maybe
honest.
like cigar. I don't think we ever like won anything big enough for a cigar. Maybe.
Yeah, that's also
like,
part of it.
Maybe a crew, but I feel like we were also. I'm trying to think. I had black and milds occasionally.
I was
but-
now
Now
smoking
that was the
cloves
treat.
in
That
high
was the
school.
real treat. Wow.
Black and milds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cream
We were going
tip.
crazy with the black and milds. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're
I had
better
a
than
brief
cigars.
clove smoking phase when I was
Oh, who
in
didn't?
the depths of my, my goth period, my teen angst period.
Sure.
All the
like
damage,
smoking
none
a
of the
pie.
clout.
Yeah, exactly.
all the
They're like
damage,
way
none of the
worse
clout.
for you, I
Cloves,
think.
some of the worst inventions of all time. Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
okay?
brother.
When you was in that phase, be honest. Did you think that they was going to like give you like psychic powers a little bit? Like you was going to be like the crap. Like if I smoke like enough packs of these, I'll really be able to like tap in with the trees or some shit.
I think I don't think I thought they were like psychoactive, but I think I liked that they were black. So it was like cool
yeah.
to smoke a black
Vibes, yeah.
cigarette. Like
Yeah.
it just like went with the because I was like I was like very I don't think I dressed that punk, but I was like very into punk at the time, and like I just remember hanging halfway out of my parents' like Volvo, like blowing clove smoke, listening to like the Descendants or something. It was
Didn't even have to
halfway
do
out
that.
of
Your parents
the
would have gotten in the
safest
car and
car
thought
ever designed.
yeah. They would have thought somebody was making a ham in the car. They wouldn't even have thought it was a cig.
Hey, did
like,
you
what is
spill a
this?
thing of allspice in the car? It smells. The sweet spices all over our car.
yeah. I think they honestly knew, and they just were like, "She'll grow out of it. Those are gross. We're not even."
I'd
gonna
give my-
confront her.
Kath, why does the car smell like Christmas dinner? Why it smell like Easter in the car?
What are you
You was
doing?
the
It's
last
so
one with the
festive in
car.
here.
They're persimmon in here.
Did
What's
you
going on in
guys?
the
Did you
car?
drive to the Yankee Candle Factory headquarters and bring your?
Yeah. Did you make like a sweet tea in our car? Did you make some sort of? Did you brew a bunch of chai, bulk brew it in the car? What is this one? Man, I would that. I'm kidding, everyone. But like, you catch your kid smoking Jarum Blacks, I'd go make him. I'd buy him regular cigarettes. I'd be like one of those. I'd be like, my quote
on,
of like, you
dude.
got to do this with me. It's like look, no child of mine is smoking cloves. All right. Yeah.
Well-
I'm trying to think of someone getting made to smoke a whole pack of cloves.
Yeah, you'd, like,
Holy
die.
fuck. Yeah, you'd smell like a damn ham. You'd smell like
Big time, yeah.
just got
You would
marinated.
be a ham. Yeah,
You'd be marinated.
Yeah.
You'd be cold smoked from the inside out.
You'd smell like one of those tables near Penn Station with the incense. It's just, Oh my god. Oh, but yes. So these, this thing's gonna be in the courts for I bet a long
to
time.
be tied
when
up
those
till
was
these kids are adults.
young.
Yeah, I think this is just the lesson here is just like, don't party with your parents. They're going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Even if they're like, no,
Or take
it's
away
cool.
their
I don't
phone.
mind if you do it. It's like, yeah, you got to take away their phone. I think that's what you got to do.
For sure, man. It's sad that taxpayers got to pay for this. But then again, it's Massachusetts, so it's like, hey, whatever. You guys could blow your money on that crap, I guess, up there.
That's true.
Feel like it.
Yeah. Hey everybody, if you're enjoying this normal episode, I bet you'd also like our bonus episode. This week, even as people who are not thoroughly entrenched in basketball, we talk about the Knicks, baby. Love the Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go.
We also talk about some instances of animals learning to use tools. Should we be afraid? Possibly. Check out this bonus episode, as well as our whole back catalog of bonus episodes and ad-free versions of our main episodes on our Patreon, patreon.com/whatatimepod. Check it out.
Should you do number 2?
Sure.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2 comes to us from Hamburger Hinderer Has a Job. Congrats on your job, Hamburger Hinderer. This is, I feel like a beat we cover occasionally is that octopuses are too smart and it's worrisome. That's more news in that realm today. So this is about an experiment that was conducted by some Dartmouth scientists about they basically taught some octopuses some new skills, which like we got to stop doing that. We can't be doing that.
Yeah.
We have evidence that they learn quickly. So like we don't need to keep teaching them stuff.
Like when they
but-
taught those birds how to pick locks. What are you doing?
Yes.
What are you fucking doing, dude? Yeah.
We got to stop. But yeah, so this basically they were testing sort of two things. Number one, how quickly can octopuses learn something? And also, can they learn basically how to use a mirror? Like to, like in a, basically like
Metal
use a
Gear
mirror
Solid
like in
style.
yes.
Spy style.
Spy style. And they use
Bond
it to see
style.
around corners and shit. And the answer is that they can. So basically, the first part of the experiment was teaching them. They would like put them in sort of like a box, and they would. This is a funny detail. So
That's how they start every experiment, though. They put them in a box.
Yeah, and
Every
then they're getting
experiment.
out.
Put the octopus in a box, and then get to work. Yeah.
yeah, you got to contain it while you set up the rest of it. So octopuses can like smell and taste their prey because it's like coming through the water. So in order to mitigate that factor, they used what did they say? They used a very funny
They had
virtual.
someone smoke a bunch of cloves in the room, so the
They were masked,
completely
disoriented.
thrown off, yeah.
They used quote virtual images of crabs. So I guess it's like a crab hologram or something that they're using instead.
Okay.
So they would basically put the crab image behind them, and then they would give them a mirror. And so at first, the octopus, like the first like 10 times they did it, the octopus went toward the mirror. But then they figured out, there were 3 of them. They all figured out eventually, oh, I'm seeing what's behind me. And they would go back behind them. So then...
Don't like that.
Yeah. So, quote, each octopus was placed inside a box open at the front and top with a mirror positioned directly in front of them. The virtual crab was positioned behind the octopus, visible only through the mirror. To receive a reward, an actual live crab, the octopus had to recognize where the crab was located and move towards it. So, like, come out of the box and go backwards. And they, quote, successfully chose the right location in 73% of the trial. Even though the way they taught them and what they actually had to do was like different. It basically, they just taught them like the principle of the mirror. They didn't like replicate exactly where the crab was and stuff. And they still knew. So that's scary. I don't like that they know to do that. I feel like you could like, I feel like a 3-year-old wouldn't know that, you know?
Yeah. They take a while for object permanence is way before 3, but they're definitely mirrors it's it takes a while. And that's pretty unique among animals, right? Because like most animals like try to fight a mirror. Isn't that like it's like one of the big differences between us and them is that we don't try to fight our mirrors.
Octopuses don't like recognize themselves in a mirror, but they do. I think they do know that it's like not real. You know what I mean? Like it's a fake.
Yeah.
And they don't try to fight it, basically.
I can see an octopus looking into a mirror, and it's like a portal to another dimension. Like whatever an octopus actually sees in the mirror is not the crab either. They're probably seeing like, like crimes from the 1500s or like they definitely like in my mind octopus definitely got like they're connected to every event in human history. They've been around for all of this shit. They're weird as shit. They're probably responsible for AI.
They use a mirror as a scrying medium. They can just see. They don't know. It's not that they see the crab behind them. They see themselves being rewarded in the future, and they understand the actions they must take to make that come true. That's we're on the same wavelength
correct
here.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I was also, the way that they say this, I thought that, and I think they did test this as well, was like around a corner. That's the classic mirror move.
Yeah.
And so I would think that obviously from what I've seen in movies, it would be that the octopus holds the mirror out, sees the crab, and then the crab shoots the mirror, because that's what happens. And the octopus is like, oh. Like, that's always the mirror move.
Yep.
In an action movie.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they would be pretty good spies because they can like fit into anything. They would be really good at the video game Hitman, I think.
Yes.
So they can hide anywhere. They can pick all the locks. They
can make sinks overflow. That's very big in Hitman. That's a very big mechanic in Hitman. 90% of your hits, you overflow a sink and then you kill a guy. When it comes
to look for the sink?
Is that a sink? Yeah. They can camouflage too, can't they? Or a lot of octopus.
Some of them can. Some of them can camouflage. We know they can clog a sink because they do that out of spite when they don't get the food they like. That was a story we did on this podcast once. Is they'll like, if you feed them food that they don't like, they'll clog the drain in their tank. They'll like smush it until you give them the food that they like, or they'll like shove the food they don't want into the drain.
Yeah, there's some stories, there's crazy stories that are like, they border on maybe like kind of being embellished or whatever. But I know there's some that's like, if there's like a bright light above their tank, I think there's an octopus that would just shoot out the light, like shoot water on the light until it went out. Yeah, you'd take a gun out, had a revolver, had a pearl-handled 45.
Well, pearls come from the ocean. They could do it.
But it would like splash water on this light it didn't like until it broke, until it shorted out. And they kept like, it kept breaking until they were like, why does this lake keep breaking? They like watched the overnight footage, and it was the octopus just like splashing water until it went out. They're trouble. I think we need to go one way or the other. Like I don't, I think I've changed my mind. I don't think we should like get rid of them, but I think we should start doing more nice stuff for them now. Because I think we want to be. We're going to want to be on that side.
I've gone through periods of being like, I'm not going to eat them anymore because they're too smart. But then it's a slippery slope, and like, if I really thought about it, it's like I shouldn't be eating any of these, and I don't want to open that door because I know it's the right
based
thing
off
to do.
Intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pigs, right?
Pigs are really smart. Even if they're not, though, it's like I could live without eating all these. I don't need to. I just think they taste good, and like that's probably not the best reason, but I don't have time for that right now.
All potatoes. Go Andean style. All potatoes all the time.
Yeah.
Word.
Just go to the Pizza Hut salad bar for every meal. Those bacon bits aren't.
They're like vegan.
I don't
probably.
think they are meat.
Yeah.
They're just flavored.
They're just like little MSG cubes. They're like chicken bouillon, but dyed bacon color, I think. Mm-hmm. With some artificial smoke.
Yeah. But so every time we test, I feel like every single test they do you got to like be careful, because every test they do with an octopus, the octopus passes with flying colors.
Yeah.
So they're like, you got to find out. We got to start kind of limit testing these and figure out like, what are we dealing with? Because we definitely need to start being way nicer to them, because it seems like they're maybe holding back on us.
Yeah, I think maybe that's like sort of the root of the problem, is like maybe we shouldn't be experimenting on them. It's kind of not.
Yeah.
We should figure out a way to obtain consent, maybe. I don't know, because
at least they're getting crabs. They probably will remember.
They're getting
that
crabs.
fondly.
They're learning a new skill. They're in school, is what they are.
Yeah, and they like vampire the crabs out, or do they just eat them whole? They're not a suck the juice out creature, are they?
I don't think so. I think they chomp. They have that like creepy mouth in the middle, the like circular Chomper.
The Ring.
The Ring.
The Ring of Death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is neat, but I agree. I think I should probably stop eating their legs. I think they'd like that.
And their babies or whatever. That's the worst part. When you get those feel pretty bad in calamari. I don't know if that's what they are, but they just look crazy.
Yeah, when it's like when you're reminded you're eating like multiples of a whole animal, that's never good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Probably
sorry to
cut
bum
it out.
everyone out. Let's
Yeah,
get
shit,
number
I'm
one.
sad as hell.
Number one.
And this week's number one reason to say what a time to be alive.
Number one this week comes to us from Iguana Helium Cube in the Discord. I do need to preface this by saying this guy, from what I can see, is gonna be okay. We try not to do,
Deaths.
grievous harm stories on this podcast. This
Nice.
guy, he did get hurt.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. This is from Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, which I think is it's near New Orleans. Yeah. It's like right outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Important. It goes down into the swamp, which is important for this story because this guy was driving his Toyota recklessly on I-10 in Jefferson Parish, which, from what I remember of driving in and out of New Orleans, that's like a especially bad place to drive recklessly because it's literally just like one lane over a swamp. So like you can't like get around anybody. You can't pull over, which is also
You and a
important.
bunch of airboats. Looks like Crash Team Racing. It's crazy.
Yeah. I've never been on one of those and they look really fun.
I think they are, but I think they really don't go as fast as like Diddy Kong would have you believe.
They have the option to go that fast.
They could go that fast?
I did the Gator tour.
Nice.
And we did it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
didn't go that fast, but the
got up
guy
there?
cranked it up, and it's like it's 15 tourists on this boat. They're definitely going
Oh yeah.
10 times faster than this when a bunch of fat, dopey fools aren't around.
Yeah.
I think they cruise. But so this guy, he was driving recklessly. They were pretty sure he was drunk. But they do have drive-through daiquiri places there as well. Great combo. Terrible roads, causeways, drive-through booze places. So this guy hits a concrete barrier and blows a tire. The cops catch up to him, and he seems very drunk. And when they go to apprehend him, he jumps off of the overpass into the swamp. So he escapes into the bayou, and so
He ran away across multiple alligators' heads.
Yeah.
Like Frogger. Yeah. Had to
so
time it correctly for when they snapped.
yeah, he was swinging from vine to vine across the bayou, and so I guess like at some point he got back on I-10, and then they came up to him again, and then he jumped back into the swamp when they came.
Yes.
And so he tries to escape into the swamp, but then unfortunately, and I would say possibly inevitably, he was attacked by an alligator because he's in their house. That's where they live.
Yeah.
They're waiting under the highway for people to do that, I feel.
Jesus,
You're
alligator
agitating.
Times Square.
Yeah. And you're going in and out. You're agitating
Yeah.
the water more times. You're
Yep.
like giving them. They seem like some shit that would run off vibrations. They're probably like, blah, 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 and they're like, they're fucking tympanums or some shit is moving. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, somebody just
And
Some
the
like
way-
bone in their inner ear is like vibrating.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
a drunk guy is afoot.
their prey bone is going crazy.
To do it twice too. It's like after the first time, all the alligators was, damn, y'all feel that? Y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was a white guy in here, and then he back, he came back.
They go, if he does that again, we're getting him. And
We're
then he
on him.
did. Yeah.
Oh shit!
And they got
Yeah.
him. They got him. They said he was attacked by an alligator and it like fucked up his arms, but he was still going. Which like that's how you know this guy was really drunk. Because
Oh yeah.
I
Allegedly.
sustained an injury in New Orleans while drunk that I did not did not notice until the next day. I like almost broke my ankle and was like wandering around
drinking those huge ass beers. Yeah.
I was there for my birthday, and on my birthday I was doing a show where the theme of the show was you would tell drinking stories. And so everyone was buying me drinks. And then I fell not down off a staircase, off the side.
Oh.
Because
my,
it was like staircase. It wasn't like a full flight, but it was like going up to somebody's house because the houses are like up high. And I just walked around the rest of the night, and then I woke up the next morning and my ankle was like the size of an orange. Yeah.
Fell off a staircase.
Off.
That's like how
not
you
down,
become
off.
like. That's like how you become a ghost in like Bly Manor. You become the bent neck lady. You fall off a staircase.
Yeah, son.
Float in the hallways.
It was crazy. That was I've reformed
Louisiana
since then.
problems. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Getting so
we'll
drunk
say-
you forget you've been impaled.
Yeah. That's what this guy did. He got bit by an alligator and then just kept running, just Rasputin style. Couldn't take him down.
Yeah. And
And
we're
they
saying
eventually-
he's allegedly drunk because they also are saying that. If we're looking at the same news story, there's also one of those funny things about our like justice system that's the same as like when they say something in a trial and they go, disregard that. It's just a picture of him in an orange jumpsuit looking guilty as fuck. And then just under it just says, all persons are presumed innocent until proven guilty. Well, then take a picture before you put him in the jumpsuit. I get his shirt's all torn up from alligator teeth, but like
That stays actually his best photo. Obviously, that guy was not taking great photos.
Every other photo is just evidence of him in the process of committing a crime. This is the most innocent looking photo they have of him.
And so this, my last question on this matter. When you're drunk, but if you're also on PCP, are you actually drunk still, or has the PCP kind of taken over all of the drunk molecules?
Right.
And now
you've
burned it off, and now you're just on angel dust or whatever.
It's digested the alcohol somehow.
Yeah, kind of
bombs.
Andean style.
Yeah, exactly.
It becomes.
That's a good question. I
just have to wonder.
they ripped through it. I mean, I don't know. He definitely burned a lot of calories, I would imagine, fighting alligators and jumping.
I do
repeatedly
feel
in and out
like
of a
you
swamp.
would, if you were drunk and an alligator approached you, I feel like your body would override it, and you're like, I'm sober now.
I'm
I
totally
instantly
sober.
become sober.
Gotta be more
mean-
than just booze for me to keep running with an arm gone.
Well, I
even know,
had
like-
an opposite experience too, which I talked about on the podcast before, which is several years ago. I went camping and I was on mushrooms, and I was like coming down from being on mushrooms, and then I made eye contact with a black bear that was like 50 feet away from me, and I was like, I'm on mushrooms again. It like started it. It like went back.
Yeah.
So
That
I
can
feel
be
like
re-triggered. by
Alligator
nature.
might start everything again.
Might
I don't know.
snap it back in. That's
Yeah. But
Yeah.
he was, so yes, he has not been the trial has not happened. He has been charged with a DUI and with his resisting arrest. But again, like when I said he got attacked by an alligator and kept going, they eventually found him with a drone. He was that in the bayou. They get a drone
deep in
out
the swamp.
deep in the swamp. And so they treated
got
him
a
at the
call.
hospital, and yeah.
They got a call from somebody with a cauldron deep in there. They go, someone just came through. Someone activated my burglar alarm, which of course is like strings of bones
Right.
hanging.
my True Detective season 1 booby traps are going off. So I know he's here.
One of the people from fucking Resident Evil Village called it. Mother Miranda's like, yo, there's this drunk guy here. He's fucking up our plans.
That's a funny ass call. That's a funny ass 911. So I called y'all on my amulet because the bones in my backyard started rattling, and I just figured I'm not even trying to human sacrifice anybody right now. I'm busy.
I don't have
the
time
game
today.
on. I got the game on. Saints is playing. So I figured I'd call y'all with my magic amulet and see if y'all could get down here.
Yeah, I heard somebody screaming, and I assumed, of course, as usual, it was the goats, but it wasn't. I went out, there was this
I
guy
assumed it
out
was my
there.
captive. However, it
Yeah.
was a different guy.
It's a different guy, so I got nothing to do with him. Y'all can come pick him up.
Yeah, I got a guy here. You don't look. I got a guy in a cage of rib bones. Don't fuck with him. That's a different thing.
He likes it in there. It's fine.
There's this drunk guy out.
He just disturbed my cage of rib bones.
There's this drunk guy outside of my castle. He's trying to put the medallions in to get in here, and he can't. He's drunk as fuck. There's only 2 medallions. You only have to rotate them like once. He can't figure this shit out. He's having a really hard time
all
with my
over the
puzzles.
place, and if he keeps bleeding all over the place, man, these venomous snakes that I got back here, they are not going to like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's out there. Leon Kennedy banging on my door. I need you to come immediately. He's drunk. He's trying to get in my castle. Yeah. I mean, this guy, I feel like we're giving him a lot of credit. They say he was reports of a Toyota driving recklessly. According to police, it says here, he hit a concrete barrier and blew his tires.
I said that.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, driving recklessly, he did drive into a major structure. Like, he's not even hitting. He's not just like veering into cones. He hit a wall.
I imagine that report was maybe pre him. I feel like concrete barrier, it's like he was driving recklessly. Now, that is in the past. Now he is.
One turns into the other.
He's
got.
Good luck to this guy. He's brave. He must really not. He must have had warrants out or something. Like, he really did not want to do.
Oh yeah, listen. He was. Hey, I gotta be looking at least 50 years for me to jump in the swamp, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's got. You have cool scars on his arm though.
That's true. That's a good story.
You start wearing cutoffs, vests. Show those things off. Show off the guns.
Well, should we do plugs? Before we do our plug thing, Jamel, plug your new extended play.
Okay, yes, it is an EP brought to you by Blonde Medicine Records. It's called Mid Range. It is not about basketball, but it's funny at several points. And recorded in New Orleans.
Oh, nice.
I've ridden on that fucking causeway or whatever it's called. It's so scary. And so, shout out to this. And I'm in whatchamacallit. I'll be in DC August 14th through the 20th. Just figure out where. Figure out where.
Swamps, dude.
Yeah, I'm coming to refill it. I heard it got drained. I'm gonna go load that back up. And it's Broccoli House on Instagram and some other places too. Just look up Jamel Johnson wherever you like to look at stuff, and you might find me or a guy who does, like, I think, Christian jazz piano. But it'll be, you'll know the difference pretty quick.
Christian jazz.
Sweet. Well, thanks for being here. Shelby, hit the plugs.
Like and subscribe.
Y'all ready for this?
Find our Patreon bonus episodes, merch, Discord, and more at whatatimepod.com. And follow us on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at whatatimepod. Check out Kath's other podcast, Lie, Cheat, and Steal, about liars, frauds, thieves, and bullshitters. Theme song by Naughty Professor. Thanks for listening, and best of luck.
I am going to be in Austin at the end of this month. June 25th through 28th, I believe, are when our shows are. I'm doing Master Pancake. We're doing Midsummer, one Silence of the Lambs show, and then a Choose Your Own Master Pancake. So come to those. They're at the Draft House in Austin. I don't think tickets are up yet, but they probably will be up by the time this episode drops. So check it out.
For me, I got no shows coming up, but you can listen to, I did an episode, a very fun podcast called This Guy Sucked. It's a history podcast about guys who suck in history, and I learned about Ivan the Terrible, because I always knew he was terrible, but I didn't know why. And so I got an official historian to tell me why.
Nice.
Check that out.
Well, thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for being here, Jamel. And we'll see everybody next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.